Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Those who are new, welcome to my channel. Today's class, let us see Guptas. After Mauryas and Kushans, the empire of Gupta arose. After the collapse of Mauryan Empire, the northern India was ruled by Kushans and the southern India was ruled by Shatavahanas. Both the empire ended by the mid 13th century CE. The Guptas were feudatory kings of Kushans. They were ruling in the present Uttar Pradesh and established the base for vast empire after the declining of Kushans. Their rule kept North India united from the 335 CE to 455 CE. The Gupta dynasty come into power by 275 CE. Sri Gupta is founded this dynasty. They started their rule from Prayaga. Later, the Guptas made Pataliputra as their capital. Pataliputra remained the capital of a vast Gupta empire. The Guptas encourages religion, art, literature and science during this period. Now let us see some sources which are related to Gupta's empire, that is the pillar inscription of Allahabad. Second one is a pillar inscription of Mehruli. Third one is Vishaka Datta's Mudra Rakshasa and Devi Chandragupta. Fourth one is Raja Shekhara's poetics. Fifth one is Kalidasa's literary works. Sixth one is Kumudi celebration of Vijayki. Seventh one is a writing of Fahian and Itsang. The Gupta's period is considered as a golden period in Indian history. The opinion is consulted by many historians. Now let us see political and administrative system of Gupta's empire, that is the king plays a major role in the making of Gupta's politically strong. Chandragupta first is identified as a first historical person of Gupta's empire. He married Lachavi Princess Kumara Devi. This strengthened the status of and powers of the Guptas. With the ascendance of the Chandragupta to the throne in 319 to 320 CE, the Gupta's era is started. Now let us see Samudragupta. After the Chandragupta, we see his son Samudragupta. His achievement have commemorated in the Allahabad Prashasti written by Harisera. This is in Sanskrit language and it has been inscribed on Ashoka's pillar. Most part of India was under the rule of Guptas during this time. This time means Samudragupta's time. His Ashwamedha Yaga bring to the mind and Vedic rituals and traditions. Samudragupta was not just a conqueror but a great poet and a lover of music too. His passion for the music can be seen in the gold coins which depicted him playing on the veena. Now let us see about Chandragupta II. Chandragupta II extended the kingdom of Samudragupta and brought stability. He defeated the Sakha and made West India as a part of Gupta Empire. He developed relationship with many Indian royal families through the marriage and became a very influential, and he earned the title called Vikramaditya. His region is memorable for the encouragement given to the literature and art rather than for its battle. And a famous Sanskrit poet and dramatist called Kalidasa is belong to this age. Meghaduta, Raghavamsha, Kumara Sambhava, Ritu Samhara are his poems. His poems means Kalidasa's poems. Abhijana Shakuntala is the noteworthy drama which are written by Kalidasa. Vishakadatta's Mudra Rakshasa are the other literary works of this period. The Gupta Empire was subjected to continual attack of the Huns, and those soon declined that the Gupta did not have a fully equipped large army. The Gupta vessel would fulfill the equipments during this time on the time of war. Hence the vessels has because a very powerful and bureaucracy consisted of Kumar Amatya. They had various positions in the administration. It was decentralized and priests received many grants. They would be granted many villages and many temples saw in the development due to this. Those are not only enjoyed the financial and administrative concession but also became independent in all matters. However, over the period of time, the inhabitation, farmers and artisans began to be controlled by the landlords. In this way, the society grew more and more complex. During this period, the trade that the Guptas had with the Westerners, those are collapsed. Constantly, their economic system suffers that restrictions imposed on their empire and obstructed their internal trade too. The trade was limited to the village. The collapse of trade led to the decline of city centers. Pataliputra got reduced to the size of a village. The period witnessed that the great height in the creation of various devotional and religious texts like Puranas and Dharma Shastra, Varamahira, Bhaskara, Aryabhatta, Charaka and Sushrata were the great scientists of that time. That time means Gupta's time. Varamahira, Bhaskara and Aryabhatta made the significant contribution to the study of astrology, astronomy and mathematics. Charaka was written the Charaka Samhita. Sushruta wrote the Sushruta Samhita, which dealt with the surgery. All about the Gupta's empire in our India. This is the end of this video. Thank you for watching this.